Hey everyone, this will be a real quick video, I promise. I know I've said that before and I've gone on for 7-8 minutes, but I promise this will be a short one, and it's a reply to Thunderfoot's latest video. The reason why it's going to be short is because this is going to be somewhat off the cuff response and I haven't really thought about much to say, and the other thing is that I'm getting really tired of talking about Thunderfoot and Islam and the Ground Zero Mosque, although saying that, my next video will be a ponage video of Drinking with Bob and his video about the Ground Zero Mosque, but after that I really want to start making videos about different subjects. I really feel like I've covered this far too much already. So about Thunderfoot's latest video, I think there are differences, Thunderfoot, between attacks that you've made, or criticisms you've made about other religions and your criticisms about Islam. When you're talking about creationism, that is inherently anti-science. Whether you're a young Earth creationist or an old Earth creationist, or some of the other minor subsets in between, they are basically taking facts from different places, cherry picking and using them to fit their own biased conclusions to do with however literal they take the Bible. And so you can call them out for that because they are pretty much all wrong, and we can test that they are wrong because of the scientific facts that are very widely known and accepted by the vast majority of scientists in the world. And also that creationism is not really a religion, and I know it's heavily infused with a religion, but nobody would call creationism its own separate religion. It's just what happens when you take extremism in religion and trying to apply it to the real world. You get these people who try to take facts from the real world and apply them to their biblical teachings, and as we know, it just doesn't work. With Islam it's different because even though they may be in the minority, there are still Islamic scientists out there. Even today there are Muslim physicists, Muslim mathematicians and things like that, and you can't really sort of apply the same definition between creationism and Islam. I know there are people that have said about you calling for genocide. I don't think you're calling for genocide in your previous video. I think you're a smarter guy than that. I don't think you're going that far by any means. I don't make a distinction between Islam and other faiths. I attack them equally. To me they can be equally as destructive when put in the wrong hands. But it just seems that you are putting an emphasis on Islam and criticising Islam for things that you could criticise pretty much every other religion for. Religion can be used as a tool for very dark things. To single out Islam is just, I just can't see the point or the reason to it. You could make the same claim as I said about Christianity or Judaism. You get to the fundamentalist side of religion and they really are about ignoring the facts if they contradict with the Bible, and as we're finding out, not with the Bible, with their holy books, so I apologise for that. But as we're learning more and more about the world, they are learning to become more and more ignorant because it's the more and more information we find that is going against their holy scriptures, and so you are going to breed this sort of anti-scientific advancement hysteria within certain extreme religious groups. You seem to be conflating all Muslims as sort of fundamentalist extremists, and that's the kind of thing that I think that's getting on a lot of people's nerves. You're not attacking all Christians for the batshit opinions of a few creationists. You're going after creationists specifically. You weren't going against all Christians, and I think this is what the problem is, because it seems as if you're going after all Muslims and saying that they're all extremists, when this is just plainly not true. I mean, obviously, we're going to have moderates. Nothing is black and white in this world. Even though that I may think that the moderates are still wrong, at least I can respect them. Because I can't respect these fundamentalist people who want to misuse science for their own nefarious means and just take facts and twist them to what they want them to mean. I just think with lumping all Muslims together, you're doing more harm than good, basically. Anyway, I I did promise that this would be a short video, although I didn't promise it would be a shit video, but it is. But anyway, hope everyone's alright, and cheerio.